It doesn't matter if you're unpopular in anime because you can always date the popular girl. Not in real life though. Here are 10 romance anime where the popular girl falls for the unpopular boy. Number 10, Liar Liar.
だからいいってたくそんなに照れるくらいなら他の部屋で寝ろよな
今日は特別なのよ一人でいると不安になるでしょ
Liar, liar, pants on fire. But this isn't about anyone's pants on fire. Here we have an academy where students battle in games to win stars and a title called 7 Stars. Then this guy called Hiroto comes along, defeats the academy's top standing student by sheer luck, and then must use bluffs and trickery to stay on top.
知らない人に濡れてるとこを見られた相手が引き出したかったのは疲労の表情じゃない恥じらいの表情
Now, this might sound like a ripoff of Classroom of the Elite. That's true, partially. Liar Liar has more comedy, a more funny cast, and yeah, you guessed it, a love triangle. Do you love mind games? Do you love cunning protagonists? Do you love a diverse female cast who doesn't look so diverse? Most of all, do you want a maid? Then join the Liar Liar fandom because this anime could give you all of that. Number 9, the foolish angel dances with the devil.
なんじゃ
気合入ってんな服とか
誰かと出かけることがなくてな加減がわからんのじゃ
No, this anime isn't about dancing, but this has angels and devils. And since this is an anime, we have angels and devils attending high school. Okay, let me back up. Here we have a demon going on a recruitment mission to a human high school. His job is simple: recruit some dumb high schoolers to kill the angels. But what happens when he sits beside the beautiful Lilia Mane? It's love.
何か食べに行くかおごってやるぞ働いたご褒美じゃ
Like I always said, High School DxD isn't getting a new season, so you better check some new anime with angels and demons. The manga for this is pretty popular, and the comedy and romance genres blend in very nicely with the story. The girl is your regular popular girl in school, so the guy gets the extra achievement if he actually manages to date her within one season. Number 8, Spirit Chronicles.
こんなこと言われても迷惑かもしれないんですけど私リオ様のことが好きです
If you can't date the popular girl in the world, you can always get isekai'd and date the popular girl in another world. Switching bodies, attending royal academies, a growing mystery about who you are and what you're supposed to do. Now imagine all of these combined into one anime. Oh, and then add the girls, the overpowered main character, and even the teacher, and you pretty much get Spirit Chronicles.
オフィアさんも綺麗になりましたよさらに落ち着いた雰囲気が増しましたね
ありがとうございますねえねえお兄ちゃん一緒にお風呂入ろう
At first, it may feel like Spirit Chronicles is trying to tackle a lot of issues at once, but if you watch the first 2 episodes that are released, you'll see how the anime uses its cool new premise to craft an adventure about an overpowered main character going around the world while kicking asses of all the villains. Yes, the adventure might be a little generic, but perhaps it's not the journey that matters, but the girls we saw along the way. Number 7, Tales of Wedding Rings.
ちょっと横になって頑張ってる佐藤にご褒美
すげえいい眺め
Who wants to date their childhood friend? Wait, who wants to date their childhood friend who is actually an otherworldly princess in a world full of beasts and magic? This guy does. Satao here finds out his childhood friend is from another world, and when she opens a portal to go for it, he jumps in and crashes her wedding. And after getting a kiss from Hime, he becomes her new husband. Apart from the nice combination of fantasy and romance, this also adds a lot of comedy into the mix. And for the first time, instead of an isekai reincarnation, we have the guy getting transported to the isekai world and getting the job right away. Besides, it's not every day you see a main character crash a wedding party and then marry the bride. Number 6, bottom tier character Tomozaki-kun.
まずはゆずそしてみみみに花火最後に風花ちゃん あなたが一番付き合いたいのは誰？
は？
それとも私？
This time, our socially withdrawn boy is a gamer, and our popular girl is a gamer as well. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Even if that pack of birds has a socially withdrawn one, this statement can come true. But instead of the good old romance, this time our girl teaches Tomozaki how to improve and be better in life. Life's a game, and he must overcome it.
それは、
どうしたの？顔が赤いわよ。
こいつ。
Season 2 is currently airing, so I thought it would be nice to remind people this anime existed. And we have a little gaming involved here too. If you watch the anime Gamers, no need to sweat. From what I've watched, low-tier Tomozaki-kun clearly isn't going in that route. Time to abandon gaming in return for self-improvement, gentlemen. I know it's hard, but you gotta do it. Number 5, Angel Next Door spoils me rotten.
いいじゃないですか。私も初めてのことばかりですよ。
初めて。
あまねくん？
なんでもないので俺を見ないでください。
Sometimes all you need is the right caretaker at the right time. When our main character helps a girl during rain by giving his umbrella and then suffers a bad flu because of it, the same girl appears the next day and turns out she lives next door. Wait, that's too much of a coincidence. Well, who cares, buddy? This is anime. Get ready for a wholesome ride where the girl next door turns out to be an angel.
遠慮なくダメにして差し上げますので、あまねくんは安心してダメになってくださいね。
What Angel Next Door does differently is it focuses on the main couple. And by that, I mean we get to see the chemistry between the main characters instead of seeing some annoying side characters. And although the side characters aren't brought up that much, it's actually a good show, especially if you want to watch something that doesn't need a lot of brain power to understand. Number 4, Nagatoro-san.
やっぱり先輩ってむっつりスケベなんすね。
違う。
スケスケめっちゃガン見されちゃった。
それは勘違いしていただけで。
なに聞こえない。
This is for all the bros who need a dark-skinned anime girl to bully them. Here, we have an innocent introvert minding his own business until he encounters Hayase Nagatoro. This first-year student takes a sadistic pleasure in torturing his senpai and putting him in awkward and embarrassing situations for her own personal pleasure. I know, not the type of anime everyone likes to watch.
ほらほらツッコミですよ。ビシッとかますんですよ。ほら先輩。
But if you aren't here for the torture and bullying, then the later episodes it turns to a slice of life show that shows how our innocent introvert starts to enjoy the company of others. So don't ignore this anime because you saw an anime girl bullying her senpai to death, because it has both ecchi and slice of life moments to make the entire journey worth it. Number 3, Shikamori-san is not a cutie.
大丈夫です。泉さんに怪我がなくてよかったです。
いつもごめんね。
What happens when you get the perfect girlfriend? Like I've always said, Shikamori-san feels like the deconstruction of the perfect girlfriend trope. We've got a girl named Shikamori who looks like the perfect girlfriend anyone can have, but turns out she has a really dark side once you press the wrong buttons. But guess what? Her boyfriend loves it.
泉さんはずっと私のそばにいればいい。
This anime starts with the couple already dating and the girl giving this murderous look at the boy. This feels like the good old slice of life anime rather than a romance one. They might as well have called it the daily life of Shikamori-san and her boyfriend. If it wasn't for Marin Kitagawa, then Shikamori would have been the best girl of the season. Number 2, the dreaming boy is a realist.
新学期なんだからちゃんとしなさいよ。
了解。
髪も。
いいよ頭は。
Want to hear the premise of this story? Listen closely. We have a guy who's dreaming about being together with a girl and thinking the girl doesn't like him only to realize the feeling's mutual. So the dreaming boy keeps confessing to her but gets rejected. Then we have a dreaming girl who starts to be concerned when the dreaming boy stops confessing to her.
夏川ちょっと。
ねえ
So what have we got here? We've got the popular tsundere, shy girl, female harem tropes all coming together, but in the end, this is a slice-of-life romance anime about two teenagers trying to confess their feelings to each other. I know, it has been done to death, but sometimes it's nice to see the tsundere suffer a little because she keeps rejecting the guy with the most absurd excuses possible. Number 1, more than a married couple, but not lovers.
ねえ、浴衣姿かわいい？自分が着付けしたお嫁さんはどう？
やっぱ俺はリボンの方が似合うと思う。
はい出た照れ隠し。
Love triangles, marriage practice, living together, childhood friends, new love interest, innocent girl like gal? Guy who comes out of nowhere and steals your childhood friend? If you love all of that or any one of those tropes, then you better start watching this anime. This is about a class called couples practice where two people are forced to be a couple. Then the couples in the class are shoved into a room, monitored through cameras, and then given a grade. And the two guinea pigs for this class are high school student Jiro Yakuen and the girl Akari Watanabe.
あかり、苦しくない。
大丈夫。ありがとう、ジロー。
The plot may sound like Nisokoi, the childhood friend might sound like Onodera, but this time, things are more fast-paced and the premise is really interesting. And our girl Akari is what you call a gal. Remember those gals from My Girlfriend is a Gal? Yeah, she's one of those. If you want a cute romance anime about couples, love triangles, and the unpopular boy getting the love of both girls, then this is the show for you.